Because Bitcoin was invented, because it was released into the world, now everybody gets to choose what money they use, and you can opt out of the system, right?
Yeah, so I would ultimately say that this is a question of when you disrupt power structures and existing narratives, and what does it mean to actually, distribute information, and information ultimately should be free. And the it's a very interesting time in a country where in America now where speaking truth to power can be seen as a conflict. And I would ultimately also agree with a lot of corporate capture of media narratives where the idea that just because you go to J school, all of a sudden you are part of this objective class.
Right.
It's a complete failure of the fourth estate because you need a strong, diverse, independent media. And there is no objective one perspective in the sense that I am a journalist and I have objective truth, but it's having this marketplace of many different people to come forward and have their different narratives and being able to kind of, as a consumer, look through things through your own lens and thinking through yourself through first principles. And that's, why a lot of us get to Bitcoin at the end of the day is we start deconstructing and understanding base fundamental principles. And that's how you remain free.
I mean, he's a journalist of the highest order. It's a really tragedy what happened, and I think what he succeeded at. We need to talk about what it is because he facilitated the release of material, non-public information that was withheld from the public. Right. So when you think about what a journalist is, who credentials a journalist, what makes somebody an authority as a journalist? For me, one of the greatest accomplishments that you can do is to do exactly that: release information to the public that they benefit from, and that is material, that is non-public, that has been withheld from them. And right, the financial system is now being used against those individuals. It was used against WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks was kicked out of the financial system. They were effectively debanked in 2010, 2011. And Julian, that's why he discovered Bitcoin.
It's just this was a perfect synergy of the technology being able to provide financial freedom.